Hey guys, it's Captain Ball Arms. Today I go 170-4 with the PDW playing Ground War Domination on Raid. My class setup is the PDW 57. My attachments are Silencer and Fast Mag. My secondary is Attack 45. My perks are Hardline, Flak Jacket, Scavenger, Dexterity, and my lethal is a C4. My score streaks are Lodestar, K9 Unit, and Swarm. And some things I wanted to talk about in this gameplay is this definitely could have been a 200 plus, and I was watching this when I picked this, and this is after the patch, but I end up dying one time in my Lodestar when I could have got my Swarm and Dogs, and I also end up dying, I believe, one or two maybe off a Lodestar, maybe it was my K9 Unit or Swarm, and it was to my own Swarm, and I think my own Swarm kills me in this game like 3 or 4 times. So it definitely could have been a much better game, 100%. And I think I may have mixed this up. I'm not exactly sure if this is a 170-4 or 170-7 or something like that, because I have another game and I believe it's very similar to this one, but I can't remember if I mixed things up or not. But hopefully I didn't, and hopefully I'm right. Anyways, it's a really good game. And I know it's with the PDW on Raid, but my question to you guys is, do you want me to try and get a 200 plus and go and play Raid like all the 24/7 with the PDW, search for those lobbies, and I'd probably get a lot of 160 and a lot of 170 plus kill games with the PDW, and I'm gonna upload those if I get them. So I mean, do you guys want me to upload a bunch of games with the PDW on Raid and Meltdown, or do you guys want me to go for it a little bit but only upload a couple of the games out of it? And another thing that I wanted to talk about is what some new 100 plus ideas. Like, I kind of had this series idea where I do a live commentary and try and go for 100 plus with a random class that's like generated by a random class generator, like they have websites out. Maybe I do that, or just some new guns to get 100 pluses with. Should I start a 100 plus with every gun series? I mean, I have majority of them, but I just feel like I need to get some 100 pluses with new guns, and guns that aren't the PDW, the MP7, or the Vector or MSMC, just the submachine guns. I feel like I'm getting tired of getting 100 pluses with them and using them, and really the only reason that I'm only using the PDW right now and getting a ton of games for it or with it is because I'm trying to get the 200 plus. And my biggest problem with the 200 plus is my teammates triple cap and the game ends early. I think I'm just gonna have to run a full team that doesn't triple cap, and that way the game will last a full 10 minutes in order for me to get a 200 plus, because when I play solo and games last anywhere from 7 to 8.5 minutes if I'm lucky, it's just impossible to get a 200 plus for me at least, and it always ends early, and I can't do anything about it, and I really just have to find that lobby where it actually lasts and I don't get screwed over one-off streaks or anything like that, and I'm able to maintain my kill streaks. And I don't know why I just said maintain, but I have to be able to get my kill streaks fast. And I was watching a video and one guy said that if you're ahead of the domination like score, so we're 124 points to 76, or our team has 126 points, the enemy team has 78 right now, or whatever, that doesn't matter. But if you have as many or more kills than that score, then you're basically going to be able to get a 200 plus. And I thought it was interesting, and I think it is true, and the next time that I have a good game, I'm going to try and follow that and see if it'll help me out at all, to tell me that I need to rush in or stay back or whatever. But another thing that I wanted to talk about is some tips, and I believe I said that at the beginning, and I'm just getting to it now because I kind of got sidetracked. And some tips on this map is I always like to rush the B flag, and you can head glitch or just stay around this area because it's a high traffic area and you can gain your score streaks pretty fast over here. And this building, a lot of people like to camp up there, snipers like machine gun guys, etc. And you can kill them pretty easily. Just be careful, because sometimes when you're trying to climb up to that window or look into it, they'll be able to get you before you can shoot them. And it just depends on how good of a player they are. Now, the Lodestar, the Canine Unit, and the Swarm is definitely, in my opinion, the best score streak setup to use to get a 200 plus or 170 plus, whatever you're going for. It's by far the best in my opinion, and that's why it's my favorite score streak setup to use. And another tip, when you're using the PDW, in my opinion, this is the best class setup with the PDW, and I told that at the beginning. I'm not going to go over it again, but it's what I find most success with. And you basically want to just rush as hard as you can. You want to play it smart, you want to flank around the map. I don't really like this middle area of the map, but sometimes if you can flank into this building and be successful and take out a bunch of enemies, you can earn your score streaks really fast. I personally like to be over in the area I am right now, and I let my enemies come to me, and that's how I get majority of my kills. But tomorrow I'm uploading a 142 and 3 with the Vector on Plaza. Can we get 15 likes? I will talk to you guys later.